Special thank you to LS11 channel members. Join the channel today for early access, bonus content, and more. Yeah! Hey LS11 Universe, it's Mania Del Zander, and welcome back to ARW. We are back on ARW, fresh off of ARW Reality Check. And we are kicking things off tonight with the LS11 Grand Champion, Zandrea Carver, making her way down to the ring. Zandrea makes her way down to the ring. Big match this past weekend where she pinned Tifa Lockhart to keep those mixed tag team titles. And she's out here to address what's going on with the person that showed up to be her mixed tag team partner. So, Zandrea has made her way to the ring. And the very questionable situation that led to this now. Here comes Zander Carver to the ring. But we know that's not the Zander we've come to know over the years. That looks like he jumped straight out of 2019. So quote-unquote Zander making his way down to the ring. So let's hear from the mixed tag team champs.
Don't you just love it when a plan comes together the way you wanted it to? Don't you just love getting one over on the people who tried to screw up your entire life? I mean, the dating scene is really awkward now. My love life has gotten more awkward now. Going to the bathroom is a lot more awkward. A lot of things are more awkward right now. But I'm still one half of your ARW Mixed Tag Team Champions. And I would say we got one over on the Purple Order. Wouldn't you, Raven? Shit.
Come on. What did you expect? Did you really think that with me at the helm of the Purple Order, she could have survived what we did? There are no more sloppy mistakes in the Purple Order, Miss Carver. No more. I helped you keep the championships because, as we've said many of times, this would be far less fun if we always won. The most experienced players sometimes have to play both sides of the board in order to make the game interesting. But now that you know the truth, we'll take you off the board.
So, now ends your story, Carver. Yeah, I don't think so, Big Purple and Ugly. Last time you had your shiny little glove, I stood up to you. And I'll do it again. Zandrea, you need a tag team partner? Count me in. You've done enough for me around here. So you choose to fail, little spider. You realize this briefcase means the inevitable. Your friend Mac will fall. And if he chooses not to, he will die. As will you and everyone else. If you're really all that powerful, why haven't you snapped your freaking fingers yet to get what you want? As my dear queen says, Spider-Man, this isn't as fun if we just win so easily. We'll continue to play both sides of the board until we've decided that the time for the game is over. When will that be? Well, that's for me to know. Farewell for now, little spider. Queen of the universe. Perhaps we'll liberate those mixed tag team titles when the time is right. Oh man, this is getting freaky like a Friday. Deep. Yes, Homelander. Everything's ready for tonight? Yes, Homelander. So, how many of us are there? 6. Homelander. A little louder, please, Deep. 6. Homelander. Deep, are we called the 6? No, Homelander. Yeah, because that would be fucking stupid to call a group the 6. We are the 7. Deep. Why do we only have 6 members? Sir, the benefactor wants to choose the 7th member. Oh, he does. Well, you can tell our benefactor, Homelander, sir. What, Deep? Tonight, right? Oh, yes, the Peacekeepers Town Hall. You're right. Can't go spoiling all the fun just yet. Of course, Homelander. Deep. Yes? Have everybody on standby, including the benefactor. Of course, Homelander.
Oh, and look who
Oh my god, I
managed to
swear, you're just
whirl away
always
with the
coming
win
after me.
again.
Every day,
Doesn't
I
matter
can't
what you got
exist
between
in this
your legs,
fucking
it's
locker
always
room
the same
without you
villain
acting like I'm
between
the
the
biggest
ears.
fucking villain on
I
the
swear,
planet.
Carver,
You
yeah,
realize
of
we got a
course I
guy
don't
running
like
around with
you.
the
I've
actual
never
Infinity
liked you,
Gauntlet
it's still a
here,
problem, and then
threatening to
suddenly
kill
you bring
all
in
of
a
us, but you're
shapeshifter
still worried about
disguised as
me.
you
You're
because
still
no one
worried
else
about
in the
when's the
locker
mask
room
gonna
wants to
slip,
team
when the
up with
mask
you.
gonna slip. You
Great
sound like
job
a
on that,
fucking
by the way.
ex,
Yeah,
waiting
really
for the
turned out
mask to
real
slip,
well
waiting for me to
you.
reveal a
With
bit
that
of
being
villainous
Loki,
entire
I
time.
think it's
How many
because I've been
times do I
here
have to
since
show
the
you
very
that I'm
beginning,
not?
and I've seen how
I
much of an
got
asshole
tricked
you've
just
been
like
this
the
entire
rest of us
time
did. I
around.
didn't know
Ever
that was
since you
gonna
showed
be
up with
me.
that
I didn't know that was gonna be
haircut,
Loki. I thought that
Halloween
was gonna be the
Havoc
Steak
2019,
disguised
and
as
climbed the
me.
cage and
That's
screwed
who it
over
was last
Sephiroth.
time.
Or
And oh my
Sephiroth,
god,
I
okay,
don't
here we
care.
go
You
again. And
screwed
this
over
about the
someone, it doesn't
matchup.
matter. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I
like you.
didn't
None of
have a
us like you.
partner.
The
This was a
entirety of
very
Avalanche
last
wants you
minute
out
thing.
of
I
here.
couldn't
And it
call
doesn't
anyone
matter
else.
if you're you
So
or
yeah,
if you're
I got the
Zandrea or whoever the
shapeshifter
hell
that I
you
thought
are,
was just
whatever
the
mask
same
you're
one that
wearing
hated the
this
same
week.
people that I do.
Yeah, and it's a problem.
And you just,
Yeah, it's gonna
why
be a problem.
you
'cause
hate
did you
me
see,
so
there
much?
was
It's
practically
so
every time when
fucking
you weren't both in
frustrating.
the ring on Sunday.
Ladies, enough. Okay, all right. This has got to stop. Tifa, you don't like Zandrea. Zandrea, you don't like Tifa. There was a whole gender thing of you not wanting to hit a girl and you and whatever and something, whatever. You know what, tonight? Main event of ARW. LS11 Grand title. ARW Interdimensional Women's title. Winner take all in the main event.
Oh, no, isn't that just great? Giving your daughter a shot in the main event of the title. How do I know that you're not going to pay off the referee to screw me over?
You know what? Fine. I'll pick someone to be the special guest referee. Someone that hates you, someone that hates you. Sound fair? All right, folks, starting us off tonight, we have got some singles action here on ARW as making his way down to the ring, our ARW World Champion, Giga Mac, is here. He absolutely dominated Homelander and Peacemaker just a few nights ago at Reality Check, and now tonight, Doc Lewis leading his monster down to the ring. Giga Mac just ragdolled Homelander and Peacemaker, two former world champions, around the ring like they were nothing at Reality Check. And now tonight, Giga Mac stepping back in the ring again. Doc seemingly the only person that can kind of control the monster that our ARW World Champion has become, thanks to Waluigi. As the road to annihilation officially kicks off tonight. It's one less week than it should have been. We do apologize for that. Things just kind of happened last week, as we know. So, Giga Mac has made his way to the ring. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Glass Joe is his opponent. The toughest French boxer that you're ever gonna know. In here against Giga Mac. Joe. Run. Oh no, Joe! Just lay down. Joe, just tap out. Glass Joe kicking Giga Mac in the back. He managed to turn the big man's weight against him, but it didn't last long. Glass Joe coming back up with a jawbreaker now, and Glass Joe. German suplex from Mac again. Mac, he's just a boy. Look at him, he's as big as one of your legs. He didn't do anything to you, Mac. He doesn't deserve this, Mac. As now Giga Mac. Up and down goes Glass Joe. And Joe takes a swing, but Giga Mac, oh my God. Oh no, oh God, no. Mac, leave him alone. Mac, he's done nothing to you. And now Mac. With that galaxy punch. Giga Mac just slaughtered Glass Joe. Giga Mac dominates his way to a win. Well, wait a minute, there's Carlac. And Carlac... Wait a minute, Carlac is getting Glass Joe the hell out of Dodge! Is this who Deadpool's been talking about for her? Oh. 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 Oh no. The God of War, Kratos, is here. You were far more impressive before you embraced this monster, boy. Before you were a challenge, now you will simply be next. Night. Learn who I am. And why I am. Tell me, sorcerer. Is your little secret weapon ready? Yes, Lord Waluigi, it is now ready. Both weapons are now ready to serve the damned and in turn serve you. Excellent work, sorcerer. Now tell me, will they be ready to unleash on my mark? Yes. You give the word, Lord Waluigi, and these monsters will be unleashed on your behalf. Excellent. That puts a smile on my face. Well done, sorcerer. Well done. Welcome everyone to the town hall meeting of the Peacekeepers faction. Where are Guile and Sonya? We can't start without them. Christopher, I specifically told them not to be here tonight. General, this is an all hands on deck thing. Why would you do that? Isn't it obvious? Do you not know where this is going yet, Chris? We're talking about Homelander. He's talking, you imbecile, about the fact that tonight is the death of the Peacekeepers as a whole. Lex Luthor? That's right, Smith. You've been set up. I may have been ousted from ARW some time ago, but tonight I return as the bankroller, so to say, of no longer the Peacekeepers, but the Seven. Ross, you can't be serious. Ross! To be. Attack. No. Let the others handle it. Oh my god, no! Outside the ring, there's Bane in the Deep! Lex Luthor is back in ARW, and he's bankrolling the Seven! And Bane in the Deep! Assaulting Peacemaker because General Ross kept Guile and Sonya out tonight. I think he knew they would take Peacemaker's side tonight if they knew this was happening. Get him in here. Listen to me. You listen to me. I'm better. I'm faster. I'm smarter than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm better. There's nothing you or anyone else can say. Understand me? You're nothing. You are nothing. The fuck out of my ring. Welcome to the dawn of the Seven.
How fitting that a briefcase guaranteeing glamorous rewards goes to someone like me. You had 7 other options, but in the end, I stole the hearts, the jewels, and the briefcase of reality check. And here is the hard reality check for the ARW Women's Division. I've gotten to the top without this briefcase before. This next year I'm going to be having a lot of fun. Stay tuned and see what happens.
Alright folks, coming up next, here on ARW, we have got some tag team action on the men's side of things ahead of our main event, which is going to come up in just a few minutes as well. Shorter night in terms of in-ring action, but I feel like we are getting a lot of storyline development here on this episode of ARW. As coming down to the ring now, the Krusty Crushers, SpongeBob SquarePants, and Patrick Star. So SpongeBob and Patrick tonight taking on one of the newer duos in ARW. Fox McCloud, and Falco Lombardi. Star Fox making their way down to the ring. So, without any further ado, Fox McCloud started out with SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob starts off with a big forearm, knocking Fox off his feet. Last time we saw Fox in action, he was facing off with Little Mac on the episode of ARW that Rick C was in charge of. Fox puts SpongeBob in the corner, gets kicked there. SpongeBob going up, goes for a big punch. Fox grabs him, and Fox McCloud drops him with the elbow. McCloud now getting him back up to his feet here. Fox lighting him up here. Fox McCloud. Big chops there. Grabs a hold of him. Throws him across the ring into the corner. Big clothesline. Knocks him down now. Fox. Getting SpongeBob back up here. Fox McCloud. Big overhand chop now. Knocks him back. Floats over. Hurricane Rana. SpongeBob goes down. Fox getting SpongeBob back up to his feet now. And Fox McCloud with SpongeBob SquarePants into the corner. Tag is made. Falco Lombardi is in. Fox and Falco now. A big double team there. Falco. Double axe handle into the back. Right hook now. Grabs SpongeBob. And big suplex there. Taking down SquarePants. SpongeBob goes down again now. Falco gets him back up here. Falco firing away with big chops now. Lighting him up. Hits the ropes now. SpongeBob. Big shot to the gut. Grabs a hold of him now. SpongeBob throws him into the corner. Tag is made to Patrick. Big double shoulder block there. Patrick up to the top rope now. Patrick. Don't look to fly here. Patrick. Flies off the top rope onto Falco. Goes into a cover now. Kick out from Falco. Falco with that big wheel kick there. Enziguri knocks down Patrick. Falco jabbing away at him now. Falco. Big wheel kick there. And Falco hits him with G-Diffuser. Into a cover. 1, 2. No. SpongeBob there to save his tag team partner. And now Falco getting Patrick back up to his feet here. Falco. Big Enziguri there takes him down. Getting him back up to his feet now. Falco. Firing away with big chops there. Countered by Patrick. Patrick Star now grabs a hold of him. Patrick throws him off the ropes here. And power slam. Into a cover now on Falco Lombardi, who kicks out. Patrick's got a hold of him now. And Patrick Star takes him towards the corner. Head first into the turnbuckle. Grabs onto him now. And Patrick with the big clothesline. Now Patrick. Big takedown to Falco. Down he goes now. Patrick into a cover here on Falco. Saved by Fox. And now Patrick. Patrick now gets knocked back by Falco. Patrick with an uppercut there. Big jabs here. Shoulder block. Takes down Falco. Falco in some trouble now. And Falco tags in Fox. Fox and SpongeBob now in. Right back where we started. As Fox tries to take SpongeBob's head off with that clothesline. Now Fox McCloud. Roundhouse kick. Into sliced bread. Into a cover now on SpongeBob. Patrick makes the save. Forearm strike there to Patrick. Takes him down now. And Fox. SpongeBob back up to his feet now. Fox McCloud puts him in the corner. Tags in Falco. And now Fox and Falco. Here we go. Big double team there to SpongeBob. As Falco now telling SpongeBob to get back up. Falco planting SpongeBob with a cradle shock. Star Fox get the win. A big win there for Star Fox tonight. Fox and Falco knocking off SpongeBob and Patrick this evening. Could the Star Fox boys be the next challengers to big bad bosses? Time shall tell. Fox and Falco with the win over SpongeBob and Patrick. They were moving smooth as silk in this matchup tonight. Were Fox and Falco. Star Fox with the win. God, I want to play the new game so bad. I lost my Switch to Dock in the Move. I don't know where the fuck it's at. Just can't justify $70 right now. Fox and Falco with the win. All right, Mac baby. We got to start talking strategy with all this. Look, Mac, all I'm saying is Kratos is a real... No, Mac! Right. Why are you fine with them calling you Giga Mac? Hulk, no Little Mac. Any chance, Hulk, you can let Mac out? No! Puny Mac no come out of Hulk. Alright. Hulk, we gotta talk strategy. Hulk crush puny Kratos! Right. No one's stronger than Hulk, I know. I'm just saying. A couple of years ago, you tried to fight the Hulk. You tried to fight Kratos, and it didn't go so well for you. Hulk and puny Banner. Hulk bigger. Hulk stronger. Right. We got a lot of ground to cover. You know I was robbed in Reality Check. But I think the thing that bothers me most about Reality Check is one man who constantly seemed to be in my way. A man who didn't even earn his way into Reality Check. He was handed the match in Reality Check, and that is Stelio Contos. You've waltzed in here this season like you own the place, Stelio. You don't. ARW belongs to me. I am the greatest former ARW World Champion of all time. Not you. So, Stelio, I tell you this here. I tell you this now. This will not end well for you. Your momentum is going to come to a screeching halt when the bell rings between you and I. I'll be seeing you at Annihilation. Almost 6 years to the day from my grand coronation. Well, alright folks, the following contest is set for one fall, and it's for the ARW Women's Interdimensional title and the LS11 Grand title. Are you actually kidding me? I guess we're not joking. Your special referee for this match tonight. My God, it's Referoff. the ARW Interdimensional Champion, Sephiroth. You know what? Fair play to Jack Black, I suppose. Jack Black said he would find someone who equally hates Tifa and Zandrea. I suppose this is accurate. I suppose this is an accurate depiction of someone who hates both of them pretty equally. So Sephiroth steps in. Out next, the LS11 Grand Champion, Zandrea Carver, making her way to the ring. We know Tiffany Stratton apparently got her some new ring gear on Monday, but it seems she didn't bring it with her tonight. Maybe she's saving that for Sunday. So, Zandrea and Tifa Lockhart finally going down. As here she is, the leader of Avalanche and the ARW Women's Interdimensional Champion. Once we jump to 2K26 soon, the belt will not gravitate around her waist like that, I promise. Tifa Lockhart making her way down to the ring. So, the ARW Women's Interdimensional title and the LS11 Grand titles both on the line. It wouldn't let us... 2K has this weird thing, I don't know if you've noticed it before, where you can't have a winner-take-all match between two people holding the two titles. One of the titles has to be vacated. So, whoever wins this will hold up both titles, I promise you that much. As Sephiroth, is he going to call this down the middle? Is he going to care? How is this going to go? Time will tell. Tifa and Zandrea just getting right into it here. Sephiroth calling it down the middle so far. Zandrea, I think you can tell the fact that she wrestled more matches than anyone else last season, and the fact she got beat down by Miz and Maurice earlier this week as well. Hey, he called the rope break. You know what? All right, Sephiroth, he called the rope break. And, of course, the fact that she wrestled more matches than anyone last season, and the fact that she went through two big things on Sunday as well. I think Zandrea's work schedule is starting to catch up to her a little bit, as Zandrea and Tifa just constantly going for covers here tonight. Tifa Lockhart pulling herself up into the corner now. Zandrea Comes in with a big knee strike, taking her down. Tifa back up to her feet now. And now Zandrea has Tifa Lockhart here, taking her towards the corner. Up on the top rope now, Zandrea. Right hook connects to Tifa. Here we go. Zandrea with Tifa. Right hook connects, goes up with her. And now Carver with superplex. Oh, and Sephiroth now arguing with her. Because of course they're arguing. These two have always been arguing. This is a rivalry that goes nearly a decade deep at this point. And Tifa in a submission. Slides out of it. Tifa Lockhart now turning things over here onto Zandrea. Goes into a submission herself. Now Tifa Lockhart. Oh, gets thrown into Sephiroth here. Zandrea with the running knee of justice. 1, 2. Tifa kicks out. Felt like a slightly slow count there from Sephiroth to Zandrea on that one. Sephiroth telling her to get down. She doesn't care. She dives onto her. I think she just hit the heat-seeking missile. And Sephiroth, definitely a slow count on that one. Zandrea put Tifa down with that elbow. He goes into another cover. Sephiroth. Oh, Tifa sliding out of it here. Tifa Lockhart firing back on Zandrea now. Pulls her in. Tifa. Double underhook. Big suplex there. Into a cover. 1, 2. Sephiroth counting a little fast there on that one. And now Tifa arguing with Sephiroth saying, I don't want your help. Sephiroth and Tifa getting into it now. Zandrea grabs onto Lockhart here and hits her with a reverse atomic drop. Picks her back up, does it again. And does it again. As Zandrea's got a hold of Tifa Lockhart here, head first into the corner. Sephiroth just standing in the way. He is blatantly standing in the way. And Sephiroth now threatening to DQ Zandrea as Tifa Lockhart hits the crossbody. And a double axe handle as well for good measure. Rolls her over now, Tifa Lockhart. 1, 2. Zandrea kicks out again. Now Tifa Lockhart. Telling Zandrea to get back up here. Tifa. Grabs her around the waist. Tifa Lockhart. Hits her. And dropping her down now. Tifa. Hits that discus clothesline on Zandrea. And Sephiroth now. 1, 2. No! Zandrea kicked out. Sephiroth wasn't even going slow or fast on that one. He was just calling that one. He was calling that one like he saw it. Tifa going up to the top now. Tifa Lockhart. Sephiroth telling her to get down. Tifa with a missile drop kick. Into another cover now. Sephiroth. 1, 2. Kick out again from Zandrea. The Lockhart now pounces on Carver. Sephiroth goes down into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out again from Zandrea Carver. Oh, yeah. Sephiroth. What the hell? Sephiroth. One-winged angel to Tifa. What the hell? Zandrea can't believe it either. Sephiroth just handed Zandrea Carver the women's interdimensional title. What the hell? That's a fourth belt she has now. See if we can get a shot of what happened here. Tifa was setting up for another discus clothesline, and then Sephiroth scooped her up on his shoulders. Zandrea didn't really see what happened. Zandrea was still a bit out of it, and then look how fast Sephiroth counted this. 1, 2, 3. Zandrea Carver is the new ARW Interdimensional Women's Champion. I agree, game. Oh, wait a minute! Sephiroth! One-winged angel to Zandrea! Good luck ever getting anyone to believe you're a good person again, Carver. Then again, I don't really care what people think about you. I don't care if Waluigi wins. I just care that you continue to lose. So, seeing as your father put me out here alone with you, I suppose the only thing to do now is make sure you don't get back up this time, you meddlesome cockroach of a woman. It's Cornell! Hey, Sephiroth! Would love to see you try that to me sometime. Doesn't matter what form he's in, or she's in. You mess with my best friend, you mess with me. So how about you and me, that interdimensional title at Annihilation? And how about... I apologize dearly for interrupting your grand return to ARW, Mr. Zanzinager. My name is Wilson Fisk. And ever since the power vacuum that you left behind, Mr. Zanzinager, was opened here in ARW, I have begun working to fill it. This is a place of violence, Mr. Zanzinager. ARW. This is a place full of killers, offenders, villains, vigilantes, and those in between. So my end goal here, Mr. Carnold, is simply this. Beginning next week, I have acquired a share of ARW. While I do not intend to uproot Mr. Black's work as the general manager, I do intend to create a new branch of the ARW. Next week I will take you into the ARW underground. Next week, 16 men begin their journey in the ARW underground. For many, a new lease on their career. But perhaps for one, or multiple, they may never be seen in ARW again. Those 16 men that will be coming to the underground will be King, Daredevil, Bane, Bonesaw McGraw, the Deep, the one they call John Wick, Leon S. Kennedy. Along with them, Negan Smith, Wario Man, Glass Joe, the former ARW World Champion Captain Falcon, Guile, the turtle known as Raphael, the ultimate life form called Shadow the Hedgehog, Oroko Saki, the Shredder. And since our beloved boxer of a champion has been turned into a muscle-bound freak, I have taken it upon myself to bring in my own champion to the underground. Super Macho Man. To those who oppose, the invitation stands to join me in the underground and see what awaits. Consider the power vacuum filled.
Special thank you to $10 and above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best place to support Zander and all of his content across all channels. Join today for bonus content across every channel from the RS11 family. Yes!